Hey guys, how's it going today? Just so you know, this is part 2 of a 2-part video series. So it's going to start where part 1 left off. If you haven't seen part 1, you can check it out right there. Thank you and enjoy. Fighting! I advise you, please have all your paperwork ready and completed before you apply. Some documents can take weeks to obtain. If you apply late and missing paperwork, your application can be terminated. Here's the documentation that you need. You need 10 things. Application form, an apostle copy of your bachelor degree, original sealed transcripts, criminal background check, 2 letters of recommendation, copy of your passport, 2 photos, a TEFL, proof of level 2 grade pay, and 10. Pass an interview. On to the first one. Application form. It's pretty straightforward. Fill in your name, address, and school history, including elementary, middle, high school, and college education. Write a quick 1-page essay on why you want to come to Korea. Attach your resume and a simple lesson plan. 2. Get a copy of your bachelor diploma. Take the original and the copy to the state or federal apostle government agency and get it signed. Costs like $5 or something. It's really quick. If you're like me and lost their original college diploma, this process might take a little longer. 3. Get your transcripts, not the temporary ones that you can print online, the official one. Need the official transcripts to be sealed. If you are a transfer student or went to multiple schools or community college, you need a transcript from all your institutes. And yes, EPIC has a minimum GPA requirement, but they accept all majors. Education and English majors do start off at a higher pay scale. So do those with a master's degree in any discipline. They all start 2 up on the pay scale. 4. Criminal background check. This is how they make sure that you're not a killer or a weirdo. Then again, Korea is pretty weird. If you have a single mark on your record, you can be denied from this job. Even a traffic incident. That being said, make sure you have a clean background before you come here. I suggest using an official FBI channeler. Submitting directly to the FBI can take few weeks or a few months actually to get the paperwork back in time. Using a channeler, fill in a form, pay a fee, mail the documents. I use my FBI report. Just Google it. The process was quick and simple. Was $39.99. Them to process my fingerprints. You can pay extra for quicker shipping, but you get 5 to 7 days standard shipping. To obtain your fingerprints, just call your local police department, print out the required document on cardstock, thick type of paper, and go to the station. Cost about $10 for both set of hands. I advise getting 2 copies. Always good to have a backup. And by the way, the report is only good for 6 months. Woo! Almost done! 5. Get 2 recommendations. Not your mom, not your dad, not your pastor. They don't count. Has to be from a professor. For you older folks, it has to be from upper management from your job. Probably from someone who likes you and will hype you up.
Hello, I'm Dumbleman from Hogarth School of Wizardry. I've known Brandon for many years. He came to our university a very long time ago. He was our valedictorian. I am going to tell you about him. Brandon is the cat's pajamas. He once caught lightning in a bottle. He owns swag. Little B, the base god, is his friend. He ain't got no type. He has 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load.
Only positive things. 6. Copy of your passport. You need to have one of these, of course. Make sure it isn't expiring in at least a year. Not really much to say here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Go Google how to get one. 7. 2 passport photos. Throw them in the envelope just in case. Make sure you look nice and not dusty. Appearance matters a lot here. Seriously, just look nice and proper, please.
8.
TEFL or TESL, whatever those teaching certificates are called. Just go to Groupon, get a 100-hour TEFL course. The site I used was Left TEFL. Probably took me about 20 hours to complete the whole course. I had to write an essay and do a lesson plan. Get started on it ASAP. The lesson plan I ended up using for my EPIC lesson plan. Just made some edits. I would recommend the course though. I did learn some useful information here. The course does teach you way more than what's in orientation. Orientation is really rushed. Both teach you good information, but sometimes it's not really applicable. I'll make a video about epic orientation in the future. Okay. Proof of level 2 pay grade. Just include a copy of it and you're fine. It's your TEFL. I forget if they asked for the original.
10, 10, 10.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The interview. They will do a Skype interview. Make sure you have good lighting and are well groomed. My interview was a little hectic.
My HD webcam didn't work for some reason.
I recently got a new computer and the drivers were acting up or something. She asked some questions I wasn't ready for. So make sure you are well prepared. Stay tuned, a video how to pass the interview soon. As you can see, a lot of paperwork is required. So the earlier you start, the better. All the paperwork should cost you less than $100 to obtain, but it is easy to get sidetracked. Maybe it is in your best interest to get help from a third party. There are things called recruiters and they can help you with this process. Recruiters can be used for any job position. The recruiters I used were Korean Horizon. They helped me with my application and guided me through the entire process. The guy I worked with helped me prepare for the interview. He helped place a couple of people. We arrived a day earlier than the requested epic date. He picked us up from the airport, placed us in a hotel, and took us out for dinner and drinks after. And he even gave us some Korean books and survival guides to help prep us for our teaching journey. I highly recommend getting a recruiter, but please do research before you pick one. If you're doing public school, it's fine to just have one recruiter. If you're doing private school, Hagwon, it's okay to have multiple recruiters. Have as many as possible. That way you can find the perfect job. But overall, my recruiter is really good and streamlined my process. This is pretty much the entire process how to get a job in Korea. Be happy and positive, have a college degree, not be a serial killer, a TEFL, a good attitude, and good looking. Serious on the good looking part. Public school, they can't really discriminate. However, private academies can. It's becoming increasingly frowned upon, but it isn't uncommon to see on Craigslist white, blonde hair, American, female, wanted, kindergarten, 2.3 million, or something like that. But besides that, getting a job in Korea is pretty simple. If you want to teach in public school, the full process can take up to 6 months, while in Hagwon, you can be placed in as little as 3 months. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe and like, share please. Please comment below if you have any questions. Also, what kind of videos would you like to see from me? Please comment below. This isn't only my channel, this is your channel too. I want to be your real guide into the land of the morning calm. Anyways, thanks for watching, take care, and fighting!